Hi guys. Well, first I want to say I'm really sorry if you can't understand my poor English. I'm from Sweden, so I've told this before. I think I have a bad English, so I hope you understand me. But I would try to do this video anyway. A while back I did a video on how transferring image to wood using heat. I used an iron and this works really good, but it was a little bit clumsy. And when you have big text on two pieces of paper that you have taped together, the iron could easily touch and melt the tape. Well, a couple of weeks ago I saw this transferring tool on my local shop and I decided to try it, and this works so much better. Now I can easily apply heat on the surface where the letter or the image is that I'm going to transfer. I don't have to apply heat all over the paper like with the iron. I'm going to show you how. Well, this is the transferring tool. I hope you can see this, guys. It has a little flat tip on it. Now there is transferring tools where you can decide the amount of heat, but this is the cheapest way. So you can't adjust the heat like this. This gets really hot and can easily burn through the paper, guys. So I'm gonna show you how I do this, but I want to talk about this first. There is a couple of things that you have to know on this way of transferring. The first thing is the image or the letter that you want to transfer has to be laser printed and flipped horizontal. In that way, when you take this piece of paper, you see I put the word transfer on here and I flipped it horizontal, because when you put it on the board, I hope you can see that. You see, when I put this, it will come out in the right way. 2. The board has to be really smooth, because if it isn't smooth, you're not going to get a good transfer. And when I sand it down, I like to take a little cloth and just wipe off the excess, so it's really clean, like this. And like I said before, guys, the transferring tool gets really hot. And if you can see, I have a scrap board here. If you can see, I can just put it, you see. But after a while, you see it get really hot. It can easily burn through the paper. So we have to move it around in circles. And right before you put on the heat, I'm going to do a little bit on this to cool it down. But first I'm going to put the image on the board, and I'm going to take some tape. This is just ordinary masking tape in paper form, not plastic form. Oops, I got a little bit. Let me take another one. This is bloopers, guys. Remember, if you can't, I don't know if you can see this on camera, but I can see the text through the paper. So I know when I put the tape, I don't put the tape near the text I'm going to transfer. Like this. So you flip it up, you flip it down. And when I apply the heat, I have to move it around, like I said, because the transferring tool gets really hot and can burn through the paper. And almost directly after I apply the heat, I'm going to lift the paper. This is because if you let it cool down, the paper will stick to the board and you may not get a good transfer. So apply some heat over a small surface and lift up it quickly. This is the fast and easy way of transferring image. So let's get started. I would just take this, move it around like this, just to cool it down a little bit. See? Then I'm just going to do a little bit at a time. I'm going to start right here. You see? You have to be fast. But you can already see that it's moving around. Transfer. You don't have to do a lot of pressure on it. Just let it glide over the paper and lift it up sometimes. And you can see that it's starting to transfer. It's really fast and fun way to do this. Now I'm gonna stop here because I'm just gonna put this away so I don't burn myself. That will look good on the video. I don't know if you can see this, guys, but down here on the F it didn't get really transferred. That's because it was enough heat there. So I can just go back. Every time I miss something I can go back and put some more heat just to transfer this. So I will flip this over again. Remember, guys, just a little couple of heat, and there I see on the E2, on the R. Well, I think you got it. Now the key is to apply some heat and lift it up. Apply some heat and lift it up. Don't apply heat all over the surface and wait and then lift it up, because this won't stick to the board. It will still be on the paper and it won't get a good transferring. So here you go, guys. That's easy. I will put a link below to the video where I did this. Have a nice day, guys. Bye.